All right, what would your record be if you bet every single favorite this NBA season, or every home team, or every over, or every under? I have all the numbers. Let's check them out. I just did NFL numbers, so if you missed that one, it's on my page now. As of this recording, December 3rd, in total, there's been 318 NBA games played, starting with the point spread. If you bet the favorite on the point spread in every game this NBA season, risking 100 per game, you'd be down a little over 2,000. This doesn't mean betting every underdog would be profitable either. Even though you'd have 7 more wins and losses, you'd still be down roughly 700. Of course, nobody actually bets every favorite, every game, or every underdog, or at least I'd hope they don't. Let's look at the money line numbers. This is no spread, just pick the winner. Obviously, the favorite wins a lot more. They're almost always the better team, but risking 100 per game on every NBA favorite this season, you'd be down $1,157, which is crazy is when you consider you'd have 118 more wins than losses. Now, remember, if someone tells you they're winning 70% of their bets, there's no way to know if they're profitable or not. They could be betting huge favorites and be down money. That's why ROI, return on investment, is the best way to measure a bettor's success. Next, let's look at the over-unders. Again, these are pretty close to 50-50 on both over-unders, and this means the sportsbooks just collect the juice. Betting the over, risking 100 on every game, you'd be down 700, but you'd be smoked betting the under every game, down almost 2,200. How about home teams versus road teams? Only a difference of 5 games. Home teams have the slight edge here, but when you make a standard straight bet against the spread, which is usually minus 110 juice, if you win one and lose one, you're down money. You must win 52.4% in order to break even when betting games at minus 110 juice. It's actually 52.38% to be exact. That's the break even percentage on a standard minus 110 bet. The more juice you lay, the higher the break even percentage must be. I have a betting tools cheat sheet available inside the Discord community I run. You can make a copy, use the different calculators and converters, and you can find the break-even percentage for any bet. There's also a parlay edge calculator and a bet sizing calculator. There's a tutorial on how to use each tool as well. Lastly, let's look at each team's money line records. This isn't against the spread. This is straight up money line win-loss records. It's based on risking 100 on the money line. We can see the Brooklyn Nets are at the top despite having a losing record, and that's because they have some huge wins as underdogs, where risking 100 has won them 500 or 600. Just a week ago, they beat the Warriors in Golden State as underdogs of plus 625. So risking 100 won them 625. What's probably more interesting is like a team like the Celtics there. If you bet them every game this season, risking 100 on the money line, you'd be 17-4, but negative $38, and that's because they're always huge favorites. Their last game against the Heat, they were minus 450 favorites. Risking 100 would only get you back roughly $20, assuming they won as minus 450 favorites, and you risked $100. And really, minus 450 isn't even that big for the team like the Celtics. Some games they're minus 1,000 or higher. You're better off finding teams who are undervalued rather than betting well-known good teams who are overpriced and overvalued. A team like the Blazers, they're 8-14 on the money line, but the 4th most profitable team in the league. $300 more than the Cavs, who have the best record in basketball. A team like the Hawks, another good example of an undervalued team. Now, the problem is you need to find these teams before it's known. We can see the teams like the Nets and Hawks are moneymakers. So what do you think the smart people who work at the sports books are doing now? Well, in games where the Nets and Hawks would normally be underdogs of, say, plus 300, the odds makers might start making them underdogs of plus 250 and limiting their value, which actually could create value on the team they're playing against. This is the name of the game. Zig when the market zags. Everyone can tell what a team is in the present. There's no skill in that. Knowing what a team will be in the future is how you can actually make money in sports betting. I'm going to stop here. If you watched to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. If you could give this video a like or a thumbs up, that'd be great. And until next time, good luck with your bet.